physically.
Carries every scar. Don't call it finished. It shows me where we are. The trembling hand, the open door, the little faith I fought for. We gave it our fire, we gave it our fear, the love we could hold and the pain we kept. We poured out the miles, the doubt and the fight, till something still living came into the light. If beauty is born, where the brave dare to start, then this is our truth, with the frame around my heart. Leave the colors where they are, from every scar shines a star.
Bluetooth.
Yeah. Aloha and blessings, everyone. Aloha and blessings. Welcome in to a special Thursday roundtable. I am Beastman, and today we have a very special guest, Mr. Punch McLightning. How you doing, my brother?
I'm okay. How you doing?
All right. Want to introduce yourself, man?
Sure. I'm Punch McLightning. My real name's Chris. I'm from New York City.
We couldn't tell.
What was that?
We couldn't tell.
Oh yeah. I guess I have an accent.
A little bit.
Yeah. I don't notice. But yeah, I would assume I have an accent. Yeah, straight up from Manhattan. So, but yeah, from Manhattan, born and raised, and I do a lot of AI art. And some AI music and also some videos. Mostly AI art, like the AI art side of it, but a little bit music also.
Cool, man. All right, let's run these intros right quick, man. Grammy and Amy Robbins, how y'all doing?
Ahoy, hoy, meatbags.
Doing great. Happy to be here.
Yeah, Mr. Spider Unlimited.
Hey, it's another night. Keep it on the rails.
Yeah, whatever.
Bro, what? Like you just met us, bro. Mr. Maintain Rage, how you doing, my brother?
Oh, I'm doing well, Base. G'day, everyone. G'day, Punch. Good to meet you. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. How you doing?
Yeah, let's go. It.
Yeah, Miss Macarah Mac, how you doing, darling?
Doing pretty good. Happy to be here with y'all.
All right. Miss Mego, how you doing, my dear?
Hi. Glad to be here. Nice to see y'all.
Yeah. Always good to have you on, sis. All right, and Miss Donna Doc.
Good to see everybody. I figured I would show off my profile pic, courtesy of Punch McLightning. He made this for me when Jay's book, Achromatic Chronicles Green, came out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I remember those, man.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
All right. Who's Graham? Take it away, man. You running this shindig? Who's running tonight?
Yeah, I think actually Spider's got you got some of his stuff pulled up straight away.
Yeah. I'll pull it up if you want.
All right.
So, Punch, we figured we'd start out showing some of your artwork, and maybe you could give us some insight on how you come up with this cool stuff that you make for Beardo. Maybe a little bit about your process and why you chose what you chose. Does he give you parameters of what he wants for his thumbnails or anything, or does he just give you carte blanche?
He generally lets me do what I want. What he'll do is he'll let me know, okay, this is the game I'm going to play. So can you make me a certain amount of thumbnails for this game? Because I think it's going to be long term. He'll play, a few streams of it. And he'll kind of just let me do what I want with it. He'll let me know, hey, maybe you should try this differently or something like that. If but ultimately he'll let me just do what I want with no problem.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just a lot. It's pretty fun to do that, because I used to work at a tattoo shop. Like I used to manage a tattoo shop, and I wasn't one of the artists there, but I work with them, and one of the problems they always had is they don't the people don't let me do what I want to do, like my style, so it's nice to just have him be like, hey, do what you want to do. It's fine.
Yeah, that's really awesome of him. He's a good guy. So we were going to pull up some of your artwork.
Beardo as well.
The Titanfall.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll bring it to the other way. Didn't think I was at a.
So if you want to maybe explain the images and why you made them and how you did them a little bit, maybe, so we can understand how the AI art works.
Well, with this one, because I'm using a different program nowadays than I did when I first started. Before I was using Midjourney. I'm not using Midjourney anymore. I'm using something called Krea, Krea, and it has something called real-time rendering. That's why I decided to go to it. And I love the real-time rendering. So you can kind of play around with ideas and things and see it kind of manifest in front of you. And cool. It like just in real time and everything, and then you can kind of change the lighting with prompts and things like that. So and this is where I was.
Sorry to interrupt, Punch, but how long does the rendering take to get the lighting? Because this image, the 3D illusion is great.
Well,
so how long did that take to get?
It's actually instant. Yeah, it's like instant. Like once you start putting it in, it'll automatically, as soon as you start typing in everything, it'll automatically, start changing in front of you.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's great. That's why when I saw it on Twitter, like I actually not sure exactly like how it came on my feed, but I just bumped into it. I was like, wow, what is this? And they were showing like a little video of it. And I mean, you could do things like if you wanted to, you can just draw on the program itself and can give it a few prompts and it will start molding what you want. Like you can make a chair out of just a square, like there's so many different things you could do with it. So this is how and then I did the, like lens flaring and things like that. And I like to add like mist and stuff like that to it. And then what I'll do is, because a lot of times you never really get it doesn't usually come out completely clean. You always have to do something. So I'll throw it in like Photoshop and start kind of cleaning it up and making sure like there's nothing that's really strange that sticks out. And also fixing the aspect ratio so it works for the YouTube thumbnail.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do like the flare on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do as I'm learning it, because I'm still learning this one now. It's I'm just trying to add like movie elements. That's like the thing I like.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of doing it the way I like, and I like the little movie aspect to it.
You made this look 3D, which is what cinema does. Is it tries to make every frame look like it's 3D with shadow and lighting. And great job. I'm really shocked that you could do this in real time too.
Mm-hmm.
And how does it work with I guess rendering Beardo's like face? Do you put a picture of his in every time, a different one, or do you have like a character kind of set that you use every time?
Well, I have facial references. I have multiple facial references from him. And I'll use those. I'll start using those. Sometimes Akira doesn't just have a real-time rendering. I can just do it. Does what Midjourney does also. So I'll start, if I have to, I'll make something new. Because you can like build AI models. I have an AI kind of built a model of a Beardo's face sometimes. If I need to throw that in there, I'll do that. But it really depends on what I need, you know. Like the other day, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, we was doing an Assassin's Creed, but I wanted him to look down, but I didn't really have a reference for that. So I just asked him to send me a picture and photoshopped it up and used it as a reference.
Cool.
Very nice. And I think that's one of them. That's one of the we have in here, right? Is the Assassin's Creed one? Or am I getting confused? I kind of did it at random, so.
I'm not sure which one it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Red Dead. This, you see, this one's older. This was the one with Midjourney. So this is probably like a year ago to a year and a half or something like that. I think. This one is with Midjourney. With Midjourney, it's a little different because you have like style codes where you start like, you know, you can just kind of, if you research through how Midjourney works, you know, you can put in a certain code and it'll give you like a certain style, you know. And I wanted something more like cinematic with, you know, like you would see in like a Western or something like that, which was perfect for Red Dead Redemption because that's exactly what it is. So it is basically how I did that. The reference is a little different when it comes to his face, you know, because I was just starting at the time, so I didn't like get his face as much as I would like, you know.
Yeah.
But then I sometimes if I have to, I'll like use another program to get to put the face in there, and then I'll clean it up with Photoshop, because sometimes I have to like, it never really gives you a perfect anything, so you kind of have to go in there and kind of see what you can do with it and like kind of clean it up where you can.
I know that struggle, brother.
Yeah. Exactly. Anybody who messes with it knows that how hard that can be sometimes. Sometimes you'll get something you're like, oh wow, this is pretty good. Like I could just clean it up real quick. And then sometimes you're there for like an hour, 2 hours trying to get it right.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool that you're adding your touch by doing the Photoshop and having to go in and fix the finer details. That's really awesome.
Yeah, just sometimes I don't know if anybody sees it, anybody else sees it, but sometimes I'll look at it after I think I'm done, and then I'll be like, you know what, I don't know about that one. Maybe I should do this instead, you know. And it's sometimes I have to come back to it and be like, okay, let's just change this part. And there's so many things I was just like, you know what, I'm almost done with it, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna send this to Beardo. I'm gonna start over.
Yeah,
Donna is truly never done.
Donna knows that struggle because I'm always bugging her. I'm like, hey, Donna, look at this. What do you think? She's like, oh, that looks great. Like, no, I gotta fix it. She's like, leave it alone.
Yeah. It's the same way. It's the same way with hand drawn stuff. You're never quite satisfied with it. You always want to mess with it just a little bit.
Yeah,
and you have to just put it down and walk away, you know.
Where you're doing 4 hours of work for a 0.5% improvement, but
if you don't do it, it just nags at you forever. If you don't do it, you know. And then every time you see it, you'll be like, "But that's that one thing that I didn't fix," you know, and you're just thinking about it in your head.
That one thing is basically that's the thing that's in our brains that drives us crazy. But 90% of people never even notice it. They look at it once and go, "Oh, that's great."
Yeah, that's like they'll look at the whole picture and be like, "Oh man, that's fucking awesome!" But you're just focusing on that one thing because you know it's there.
Yeah, because that's generally what AI is. It's not really doing the fine details. It's just giving you a general look that
it's like want. A storyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no real, I guess, detail if you try to go into it, you know. So it kind of gives you this general idea. It's basically there to trick your brain. Like it's like a like pareidolia almost, but like AI pareidolia. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, pareidolia.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing things, faces and shapes that aren't there.
Yeah, the Virgin Mary and a piece of toast is the proverbial shorthand for that.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's just what AI kind of does when it's making images. It's not actually really doesn't know the technique of drawing or anything or painting. It's just kind of giving you that it knows what the brain is going to see, or it kind of can figure it out and then make it like that, so the brain will be able to interpret it.
And I like that. What was the program you said you used for this? This was an older one.
But this was Midjourney, yeah.
Midjourney. Okay, so this one, I guess, is, you'd be saying this is earlier on, so this is like an early point of reference of where you started, more or less.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, this is more earlier. I don't have the face. That's why I look at it now. I'm like, it kind of looks like him, but it doesn't look like him enough.
Yeah, cool. I know what you mean, and it's good to look back on it and like where you were, and then you go back and it's like, look at this now. That's like like pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's why I love about the new program, because you can kind of make like models of the face itself, so you can kind of have better control of being able to do that. And if all else fails for me, I'll do a face swap. I don't care.
Very groovy.
Well, let's see what else we have in here.
That's what this. Take us through this one.
This one's also Midjourney. So
Okay.
this is probably, I think, a part of the same like kind of group of videos that at the same time. I'm pretty sure this one I gave it the Call of Duty look. That's basically what I was doing here, with flames and like fire and the that's basically generally what I did. It's funny because I look at it like it looks like Beardo, but it also kind of reminds me of like if Macho Man Randy Savage was a cowboy.
You done rustled my sheep there. Dang it.
Well, you'll never want for reference images if that's the case.
There you go.
Actually, I think I have. I should have sent it. I did make a video with Beardo's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I have to find that somewhere. I forgot what I did with that. It's somewhere in the files, but it was actual video I made with where he's doing the can you dig it? There's no sound to it, but his like body movements and everything. He's wearing the whole Macho Man attire.
Yeah,
Pretty funny.
no, 100%.
Awesome.
Nice. Very cool here.
But this one,
There
this
you
one
go.
was the Invincible. But this is more recent. This I did on Korea. On Korea. This was basically using Beardo's face for the model and just kind of setting up the scene. What I did with this is because what you could do is like, so like once in a blue in Beardo's pictures, I'll take a picture of my neighborhood. This is not one of them, but just to give you an example, I'll take a picture of my neighborhood, and I will do this. Like I'll set it on fire, and like it'll be smoke and like crazy animals running around or something, just to play around with it sometimes, just for my own amusement. I don't know why, but this is one of those situations where I took one of the backgrounds and I just said, in this situation, it's invincibles. It's so they have to destroy everything. So I just set everything on fire pretty much. But I like this one a lot. This is one of the newer ones when I first got the program and I just first started everything, and I was like, okay, this is one of the things I made that I was like, I'm definitely sticking with this. I'm not going to go back to Midjourney.
Yeah. Well,
I have a
give him on
question.
Donnie a little bit, and then you can just take a real photo, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, Doomyverse in the chat says, can you make him holding a can of beard dye spray or whatever it is?
I'll have you all know, Beardo does not use dye. He uses
it's
boot
tan.
polish.
Yeah, I was to say you
There
just
you
shoe
go.
polish.
according to him, it's a beard tan. So
Such an interesting story.
He's always had the beard ever since he was born.
yeah, Johnny right after. Yep.
So Punch, on this one, I'm looking at his face, like all those creases you did and everything like that. Was that Photoshop that you had to go in and individually do?
Actually, that came mainly from the picture and then changing the lighting prompts.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's another thing. It's really good at just lighting. Like that's what the part of it I love because you can see like some of the flaming flames like kind of reflecting off of the side of him and everything. And that's the part of it that I really like is that so what it does when you're changing the light, I think all the shadows from under, it's like you can start seeing it and it gives out that detail of the face.
Yeah, it's very good.
Because I have, like I said before, I have a few different models of his face. So that one in particular, I tend to use a lot because it's the more detailed one, and it's my favorite one because he looks like kind of angry,
And the lighting reflecting is really good on it too, from the fire in the background where it's kind of
I love
his
that.
arms, and you see it reflecting off the what is it? That would be his right hand on the left side.
Yeah, it's really good with that. And if this like sometimes what's another good thing about the program is you can paint on it, and then if you can mix the colors, so you can use something to mix the color, and it'll match it automatically. So it kind of knows what you want as you're painting it, and it'll kind of match. So if I see something in the arm that I don't like or something's off and there's like a weird discoloration, I'll match the color, the red on the arm, and then I'll start
it'll
painting
figure
off
out
of
what
it.
you're doing.
And it'll clear that up. It won't look patched or anything.
Are you able to, in the program, say, can you put like a cursor and say, I want lighting coming from here? Or, sometimes like how game devs, they'll move the sun to sort of simulate shadows and say, okay, when they're checking their dynamic lighting, is it that granular? Can you do that? Or is it all prompt driven?
That would be, it's all prompt driven. That's funny because I've actually seen another Twitter post of somebody who can do that, who was like literally moving the light source around them as it was live video, and moving a light source. It looked like a mini sun or something, and just moving it around, and the shadows were changing around him. I don't know what program that was, but I was like, wow, this was like a few days ago actually. I was like, this is amazing.
So it's on the horizon, it sounds like.
Yeah, there's definitely somebody there that's really working on stuff like that, and that stuff blows my mind. I love stuff like this. This is like technology and just in general. I mean, I get that from like my grandfather and my father. My grandfather used to mess with like ham radios, and he used to like he used to work as a janitor in in like apartment complex. And when people would move out, there'd be like equipment there and stuff like that sometimes that they would leave behind, and he would just like break it apart and build something else. That's kind of what he used to do. He was one of the first ones that I've seen never have a computer in my family. Like back in the 80s, like it's crazy.
Yeah. We had
so I kind of got that itch.
We had Boeing surplus. I'd get computers brought home, Me, as everybody up here knows, somebody that we live in outside of Seattle, so everybody knows somebody that works there. And same type of deal. It's when they're done, man, it just goes in a pile, and you get to take them home. It's fun.
Exactly.
So you learned old school the way like I did. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that, and that's basically where I got it from. My father was the same way, and and then my uncles, my uncle and me were more like with the computer stuff because that's just how it was. But yeah, I love that stuff, and that's where I get it from. That's why when I see all these new gadgets and technology and the different types of renderings and things like that, I love it.
Awesome.
Anybody else? Anything else you want to share with this one before we move on? Okay.
Wow.
No.
Yeah. This one was Mid-Journey, actually. This was Mid-Journey. Wow.
There's still a beard.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I basically rendered this with so what I did with this one is basically the old school Mid-Journey way is I'll just take the photo reference I have of him, put it there, and then just ask it, and then also put in like like skeletal references and things like that, and kind of mismatch the two references together, and it comes up with that. And then also what I did was I kind of did some of a face swap to get the eyes, because you could really tell a person by the eyes, and since I didn't really have anything else to work with, I needed to add a little bit of that beard just to know it was Beardo.
Yeah. That makes
But
sense.
I like this one. This is one of my favorites
too, because it's very how Beardo himself has like a defined.
Yeah, you could definitely tell through the eyes how
Yeah.
it looked, like a brow, like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's basically why I did, because I mean everything else is just skeleton, so it's gonna be hard to really kind of make it look like him too much. That's why I just decided to add the beard in the bottom, and like I was just gonna do the beard. It rendered it pretty well.
Yeah.
Just say
Sometimes sometimes it's surprising, because sometimes I have to work with this a lot, and sometimes something will pop out. I'm like, wow, what the hell? I think this is awesome. Like it's just like sometimes something that I think is gonna take a while ends up not taking as long.
Ooh. And even though it's half skeletal, with what actual features are on there, you can still tell it's Beardo, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I love this one. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Call of Duty ones. The zombie stuff.
Next, let's see.
Oh yeah, Erik the Young Ripper. This is just one of those things that I just popped up in my head. Like, I have facial reference of Young Ripper also. So I thought it was perfect,
bro.
That's fun.
So you turned Erik into a man walking around Whitechapel looking for hookers. That's
and then they kind of disappear after that, So, but this is just one of those things. I was like, yeah, Young Ripper. It's like this. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And it just came to me one day, and I just threw it together real quick.
Yeah, that was one.
This was on Midjourney, actually. This is on. Is it on Midjourney?
I'm impressed with the background, because that really does match the period kind of feel of all those films. What was the prompts? Like, how hard did you have to work, or did it kind of know?
Well, with this one, I used a few references, like his face reference, but also clothing references. Also, I think I did make Ankara, actually, not Midjourney, because that's what the background kind of gives it away. But yeah, this I just kind of prompt the clothing, because you could in Kira you could kind of prompt objects and people, and you can kind of specify. So I just prompt the clothing as an object, and then prompt his. I already had like his references for his face, and I just kind of got that together and put that, and I know the timeline of like when he was, Jack the Ripper was doing anything. So I just put that together, and yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I love the moonlight over the gutter. It's awesome.
Yeah, I like the fog.
Lamplight.
The fog is
Gas
really well
lamplight.
done.
Yeah, fog helps you like kind of if there's stuff that's not working out.
Makes everything scary.
It makes everything scary, but it also like when it covers when things not working out. when
the background is not so smooth, add a little mist in there or something.
Exactly,
and that model looks great.
Exactly, and then sometimes I'll go extra and then throw it in Photoshop and then add a lot of blur.
That's not a correction.
depends.
That's atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Action movement.
It's the camera type,
Yeah, I've done that. When the background not working out, then you just add in the prompt like a blurred background, and then focus on the whatever character, and then it'll make it appear like the background, like it's supposed to be that way.
Exactly, like it's like a camera shot. Like
nobody knows that you did that on purpose because the background wasn't working out.
Exactly. And I do that a lot also, like if I do something with like crowds in the background, and it doesn't work out with crowds because all the faces, the details
yeah,
in your faces, you start losing that real quick, and you're kind of like, geez, like I gotta like blur that out, like that. I gotta get that out of here, you know.
Oh yeah, it's definitely my favorite one. But it's funny and it's also creepy and cool. So I am gonna stop sharing this because I think that was the end of what you had sent, right? For those.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I should have sent a one of the like some of the music stuff in the video.
I thought there was more in the second set.
I have the other three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was. I think I did one of neurotic.
So I have the bro science, neurotic. I have two bro science.
Yeah.
One is the Mario Kart, which I can show. I can get that ready in a second. Anyone in particular you want to show? You want to watch the show first?
No, not particular. Anyone is fine.
Okay.
I actually kind of forgot exactly which ones I sent in order. So yeah, whichever one you want is fine.
Yep. For some reason it just reset, but let me just put that.
Dottie's asking, how long does it take to create just one AI image?
It depends on what it is. Like if I'm doing something for Beardo and I won't, it's gonna be like, you know, something kind of in a general, like he lets me do whatever I want. But if it's gonna be a specific topic or something like that, it'll take longer because I'm gonna really like, you know, try to make it look right. And sometimes, like I said before, sometimes you can get something and it just pops up and everything's fine. It just works really quick. And then there's times where it just takes too long. It's just like there for an hour. You think it's gonna be 15 minutes, you know, but it really depends on what it is. It could take anywhere. Like when I was doing all the profile thumbnails for everybody, those that kind of took me all day because I was doing so many, and that was rough.
Share, damn it. There it is.
Have you seen any correlation between it's obviously because it's all cloud done, so it's I'm assuming it's based on server load and not downstream connection to you. Is that just, I mean, I guess complexity of the image. I mean, have you noticed any common denominators? Or I asked just because I know the server load is crazy and there's a lot of that's up here, you know. That's
and there's like a race for data centers and things like that. That you see, you can tell when somebody first comes out with like a new kind of service, especially you can see this really clearly with music. At first, you can come out with some really intricate stuff, and then over time, you'll see for some reason those same prompts are not working the same way. They're not giving you as complex kind of things because the same reason why everybody's scrambling to get more of the data centers. As more and more people see it and they're like, oh, I want to use that, and then they start using it, it eats up all that like power, like computing power, I guess. I don't know what the specific term is.
Processing power.
Resources. And you see it in the end product where it just starts diminishing over time depending on how many people are on it. And that's just going to keep happening. And they're going to keep trying to make data centers, and then those data centers are not going to be enough because more people are just going to keep using it.
Yep.
So that's going to be an issue. It's already an issue.
Yeah. Invest in the micronuclear reactors now, folks. They're going to need them.
Right. It's all good. We'll just let China run it all.
Right.
But this one,
I noticed that with Grok, like early days Grok, you could do some pretty wild shit. Like they just dropped a new version, which is kind of good. But I haven't used Grok for gens, actual raw gens, in a long time. Like I'll use it for editing or like animation and stuff. But for raw gens, I haven't used it in a minute because the prompts just don't react the same.
Yeah.
Same thing with Gemini.
Gemini. I noticed it mainly with like the most with music. Like I used to use Udio. I don't know if you know Udio, and that was like the hot thing at the time, and it was pumping out like things that I couldn't believe. I was like, wow, this is pretty good. And then all of a sudden they hit like a wall, and nothing was good. Everything sounded like elevator music, and I was just like, I don't understand what's happening. And I think it's because of that, because it's just too many people using the service, and it can't keep up, and it's not going to be able to keep up.
Do we feel it's always going to be trying to catch up with it?
I mean, it's being driven by people, you know. So I don't know when that's gonna stop. I don't see it stopping. That's, you know, it's weird because I use it a lot, but I do see there's issues. Obviously, you know, you can't ignore, and that's one of the glaring issues. You know, it's just the need is not going to stop. People are going to start wanting to make things, and people are going to start making movies and things like that with it. And that's a wrap after that.
The load will continue to increase, probably ad infinitum, I would think. This is part of why they're trying to build data centers in places where the power is the cheapest, but there's also a lot of pushback from the public because they don't want giant data centers because there's the cooling requirement, there's the electrical requirement, there's so many requirements. I mean, but it's not going anywhere. And if you think China or India isn't doing the same damn thing, you're fooling yourself.
Exactly. We could stop all day, but if they're going to keep doing it, and it's just going to keep happening, and
it's like with anything technological, like it's just going to keep driving itself. The more people want to use it, the more, you know, like how Punch was saying, the more people get involved, pick it up, you know, even as just like a little hobby, just to do little things. It's like if a bunch of people just do a bunch of little things, it all adds up.
Yeah, exactly. It's just every single person with just using those services over and over again, and just, you know, and it's enticing. It really is. You especially, you know, you want to make a new song that you never heard before, and you can just pump it out of nowhere. You know, you want to see some new images. You think of something cool in your mind. You want to kind of make that a reality. You can now do that in seconds and minutes versus, you know, learning how to draw something and, you know, and things like that. And now that's enticing to people, you know. So it's just gonna drive that want to and now you're gonna see data centers in space.
I think especially for young people, it's like the new like technology. It'll be a fun hobby for them to try, you know, as they're teenagers and getting older.
It's like the internet to my generation when it first started.
You're hitting the nail on the head there, Mego. And Old Man Hatfield brought it up. He said it's like he's talking about an Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, because as it gets more advanced, more people will think it's cool and want to use it, which will increase load, which will allow for new capabilities, which will increase interest, and it's a positive feedback loop.
The snowball effect.
Yeah, you're spot on, Mego. And as far as in space, we are going to see them in space once the bandwidth with like Starlink and Kuiper and those catch up, because then that completely removes the cooling element, and space is relatively clean. There's the cosmic radiation shielding problem and the solar radiation problem, but that's from a resource standpoint not nearly as critical as the cooling requirement. And again, space is cold, so
exactly, it's perfect for the cooling situation.
Yep. As long as you can keep it shielded, then space actually makes a lot of sense, and I think that's where it's going to go.
Yeah, because it takes power to cool. So if you're already in the space where it's cool, you save a lot of energy right there.
Yep. Only if we give it like railgun capabilities from orbit. Because, you know, if it goes bad, let's just, you know, Terminator this.
Yeah.
We could just impulse engines.
Yeah. Most of them probably will be like like right now they'll be an RTG or something for the power they do need eventually. But again, you can do solar. Eventually, I think I mean, I am serious. There's a bunch of firms that are popping up with those self-contained micro react. They call them a micro reactor. I mean, they're still the size of a car, but they are for on-site usage, not connected to the grid. They're meant to power a specific facility. And data centers are like the perfect application. It actually came from, I think, the Navy is what that research came from. But there is a shit ton of companies doing Gen 5 and Gen 6, like pebble bed and molten salt fission reactors that are very, very efficient, cannot melt down, and can be fueled once every, 10, 20 years. I think that's the other boom you're going to see, not just the construction side, which obviously you got to build the infrastructure and stuff. That's, I think, the one thing that people don't talk about with all this.
No factor.
Yeah, the demand that this creates opens up all sorts of opportunities.
If only the West hadn't destroyed its manufacturing capabilities.
I know.
That'll preach.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The girls were like, sweet, infrastructure, riveting.
Yeah.
Well, it is interesting. At least like it became apparent during COVID a lot more how much we've given away.
Yeah. And that boat or ship that crashed into the bridge. Ooh, that's what can go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And imagine that happening in every harbor.
Didn't it happen twice in like a week?
Yeah. And then there's been all kinds of there was one boat, I guess it was like a tourist kind of party boat because it had sails. It crashed and broke the sails off in I think it was the Brooklyn Bridge.
Was it in Wild Woods? Huh.
It was a couple of years ago now. But
That bridge is way too old for anything to be hitting it. It's a miracle that thing is standing, truthfully.
yeah, well, they built shit to last back then.
Yeah, it's
Does it look rough up close?
kinda, yeah. No, but I haven't seen it in a little while, but yeah, it tends to look. The New York City bridges.
That's pathetic. Like New York has such rich history that you should be maintaining, and
Yeah.
Yeah, New York City is there's so many things with New York City that are an issue. But they don't maintain many things. It depends on where in the city it is, but they don't maintain a lot of stuff. I mean, mainly they're focused on subways. They built a new train system for the Long Island Railroad and everything. That's mainly, but the bridges and roads, in New York, there's so many bad roads and highway systems and everything. It's ridiculous.
Putting it
Things
mildly.
that are in construction for years and years and years. Where I'm a kid and it started construction, and now an adult and it's still somehow in construction. I'm like, what's happening here?
Yep.
Yeah, this is why New York costs billions and billions and billions of tax dollars to run.
Yeah, it's all corruption.
I was gonna say it's probably not. The money isn't stewarded well.
Oh no, Mego.
It's just straight corruption. The state is pretty bad.
Oh, they take 3 years to debate what color they gotta paint something.
Yeah, that's by
They're
design.
not gonna paint it when they make a decision.
You don't want to know what those panels cost a day to, run. It's probably over here. We had a thing called the Coth Inquiry during the lockdown. It cost $60,000 a day for these people to turn up and ask questions and get no answers.
I'm so lucky that I wasn't actually in New York City itself when the lockdowns happened. I was already in Long Island. So in Long Island, the Nassau County is not like New York City at all. So it wasn't as bad. in certain ways it wasn't as bad. Like, you wouldn't have cops coming up to you and screaming at you about standing next to your spouse or something.
Yeah,
that actually happened in New York.
It was crazy. My grandmother passed away early 2021, and I'm from New Jersey originally. And my aunts were all nervous to have like us at the house after the funeral because she was afraid if people saw a bunch of cars outside, a neighbor would like call the police or something, which was so foreign to us from Florida, where you're just kind of free to live your life still. So yeah, it's crazy up there. It's just a different mindset.
Yeah, it is a totally different mindset. I like, my father passed away during COVID, and for the funeral, they almost didn't let us walk out of the car. Like, that's how ridiculous. It was only up to the people there that were nice about it. We were outdoors, so like they were nice about it. They were like, we're not gonna do this to you. So you could leave the car. Don't worry about it. And they let us leave. They gave us the, thank you for letting us leave the car so we could like have this funeral. Like it was so weird. It was like a different world back then.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's how crazy New York is.
That's why everyone moves to Florida from New York.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm just like a lot of people in New York tend to go to Florida. A lot of people. But Long Island's like the closest place you could go that's not like you're like, okay, there's some normalcy still here. Like there's some places that are not, but Nassau County is pretty good.
Not for me. I had enough. That's why I bounced.
Yeah. That's right. You were out there. You was right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, compared to New York, it's great.
Oh yeah.
It's absolutely great if compared to New York. Like I'll listen to the news about stuff. I'm like, wow, and like I'll dodge it. But my family's still there. My brother's still there. My mother's still there. My mother's in the Bronx. My brother's in Brooklyn.
Oh God.
They're in East Germany now.
Yeah. But I don't even know what part of Brooklyn, because he visits me out here. I don't really go over there. Like I never like going to Brooklyn ever.
It's a pain in the ass.
Oh, it's always, and the roads are ridiculous. Like you need at least a 2-year college education just to figure out the roads.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. It makes no sense.
It is. I don't know. Last time we were there, we were in Queens. I mean,
Exactly.
I was in Queens for 5 minutes, walked outside, and some Puerto Rican kid tried to sell me a stolen bike. I'm like, well, yeah, that's scans.
Yep. That's basically it. I lived in Queens for a little bit, like 1 year, and I was like, no more.
Yeah.
Because I lived Westbury, then I left Westbury, went to Queens, stayed there first, lived in Hollis for 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lived in Hollis for 1 year with my girlfriend, and was like, no, I'm good. And then we went back to Westbury, and this is where we got our place.
Nice.
Because it's just New York is just the older you get, the more you're like, I'm not about this life here. I want something a little bit better. I guess that's just the way it is when you just get older in general.
Yep. I grew up on a farm, and I wanted to be that's the view from my family's farm in our background. I wanted to be in the city so much, I moved into Hilltop, Tacoma. And I'm like, I want to move back to the country.
Anytime I've been out in the country or anything rural, I'm just like, I want to be here. I'm good. Nice and quiet.
Yep.
That's what I'm all about, just nice and quiet.
And you can't even have guns in New York. I mean, what?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Can't call it America's greatest city just on that alone.
It's not even that you don't have guns in New York. It's like you have to literally be, the person has to literally come into your home and have the knife right to your neck before you could start doing anything.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Dive right
you're going to be going to jail for that. You know.
Yeah.
It's
in
so
Melbourne,
crazy.
where I used to be, the law is if in a home invasion, you have to leave your home, run away.
Yeah, same here.
What?
Yeah, you pretty much have to. You have to do you don't have to. It's not as bad as you have to leave your home here, but you have to literally do every single thing possible before you can actually start defending yourself without getting legally in trouble.
Was it Canada?
Which means like run away or hide or do something like that. Otherwise, they're going to charge you.
Deed to your house.
Was it Canada or Australia where they literally said your duty to retreat is to literally just leave your home and let them have it?
Canada Shire.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Canada.
you're not allowed to let them have it ever in Australia.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Well, you got that going at least.
They were
Well,
telling
you
people
know,
to leave their cars unlocked, even up to leaving their keys in the car. Yeah.
You know, when I
Didn't
worked
they
at
say that in California too?
Yeah,
Yes,
LA.
yes, they did.
Yeah, Karen Bass was like, if you don't lock your car, they don't have to break the window. I'm like, okay.
yeah, I don't
Well,
even
it
understand
depends.
that thinking.
Workers can't chase people that are stealing from the stores. It's like
Yep, that's another thing.
the job.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
No,
You
it's
can't
food
even stop
deserts.
anybody.
Wasn't that Samoan girl in New York or something? Maybe it was Cali. Where she stopped the guy at Best Buy and she was straight bodying the fucking dude trying to steal the TV.
Oh,
Dana
is that
White
the one
ended
who
up.
threw the
Is
kick?
that the one? Yeah, Dana White gave a job.
Dana White gave her a job, yeah. Because she was straight bodying the dude.
Oh yeah, she.
I hadn't
fucking
heard of that
nailed this
story.
dude. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's awesome.
She got
It's
good.
awesome.
She got good work.
Did either well, Spider, I know you're from New York as well. Punch, did you guys see that video? I think it was Salty Cracker did a video on it. They're going literally from CVS to CVS looting, and the guy's filming it and he's talking about. He's like, I want to get me some M&Ms and blah blah blah. And then like a couple days later, CVS just said, "Fuck it, we're out, we're done." And again, like you were saying, Rage, they're saying food desert and you can't leave, and that leaves us with nothing. It's like you're literally filming yourself, like looting
And
the
they're
whole
not just
stuff.
shoplifting. They're stealing basically the entire inventory,
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
going there with
and
like 20
damaging
people,
the
and
rest.
yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it was
Ingenious
under
stuff.
like $900 or something
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like they
Yeah, I
could
don't
just
know.
walk out.
No.
I don't know if they have that in New York, but they have that in California. The under $900
Same
law.
here. Yeah, it's 1,000. Here in Seattle, it's 1,000. If it's under 1,000, they write you a citation, a notice. You promise you'll show up for court, and then they cut you loose.
But imagine if 10 people did that to, a Walgreens or a
Which is
CVS
exactly
or
what they
something.
do.
Like,
Which is
that's
why,
crazy.
That's why they're closing left and right.
which is
Yeah.
why you can't get a roll of fucking certs without calling the manager.
Yep.
Yeah, and that helps. That also helps you want to just call like Amazon and have them just send stuff to your door.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
welcome
know.
to a high trust, communist society.
Yeah, they just
I know it's
decide.
funny. You can always tell what's being stolen by what's behind the fucking glass. Like
Yeah,
over here,
exactly.
it's cans of fucking New Zealand corned beef and spam.
Of course, the family behind the
No,
glass.
listen, legit, man. Like you walk in like the Food Land, which is the local market. It's like y'all's Publix and shit. You walk in Food Land and the fucking cans of New Zealand corned beef is all stacked up behind the fucking convenience counter.
Corned beef and spam.
It's funny. ABC stores, as far as I can tell, still don't have anything behind the glass because nobody wants to go to that fucking place.
No.
Well, you'll notice fresh fruit and veggies is not behind glass.
Yeah.
Nah.
Funny
Yeah.
that. Books, nobody's going to the library.
The only thing I've ever seen here is I happened to go into like a dollar store and they had deodorant like
Yeah,
behind
that's
plastic.
all the
which is-
deodorants locked up here.
It's bizarre to me because I've never seen that anywhere else, but maybe in the dollar stores they get more theft. I don't know.
Yeah. Here in Washington, they put it in. So they've moved all the booze and cigarettes and everything in the center part of the store where it's like walled off with its separate like fortress. and then the deodorant and stuff's in there. If you want deodorant, you got to go like you're gonna go buy a bottle of liquor.
And the Tide Pods.
Oh, and the Tide Pods too. Yeah.
Oh well, that's for the stupid TikTok kids, right?
I think.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
No, literally every
Just
store
saying, man.
has
In-
only
in-
one entrance. They close if there's more than one entrance in the store. They have closed all additional entrances. There's only one.
Yeah.
Most of the stores have a gate that you enter when you go in, so you can't run out with a full cart.
Wow.
And most of the stores have somebody to check your receipt at the end. Like it's literally you
different.
feel like a criminal every time that you go to a store in person.
Like
I
the
live in
Dollar
free state of Florida.
In Melbourne, some of the areas in Melbourne, the store, the shopping cart, all of them have like automatic brakes on them. So if there's like a theft, they just shut down the whole store, and you got to fucking wait around. Well, you know, someone's caught. It's fuck.
Wow.
Yeah. Welcome to communism.
Yeah.
Well, we took a major jump from art to shoplifting.
Fucking
Well, that's what
rails.
happens when there's no rails.
Rails gone.
I do want to show.
All right, speaking of theft, back to the art.
That's a nice segue.
Please.
B.
No,
Take us
and you
through
know
this.
it like legitimately back to the art, like the anti-AI guys and stuff, like they like calling it theft and whatever. And if you really listen, if you just listen to what Punch was saying, like it cannot, it literally can't, it cannot duplicate what a human can do.
No.
Like you have to, the amount of work that goes into actually going in and fixing shit, whether it's reprompting or editing or going in with, photo editor or whatever fucking program you use to clean up and fix and whatever that it takes to get to the final image is still far off from just plugging in, okay, Grok, make me this. Like, yeah, it's not that.
I don't understand the theft. I don't understand that. It's not theft. Is it the same as
Who's it stealing from?
Yeah, you're not stealing from anybody.
Exactly.
It's not the same as learning the skill of being a painter or something, but it's not
It's a
theft.
different skill.
And they can never answer that question.
Its own skill.
Anyone who have ever got into an argument with online or wherever can never answer that specific question that Rage just asked.
It's basically the same
I'll
as.
post a picture. Yeah, I'll post a picture and be like, okay, you tell me who I stole this from exactly. And I'll go apologize to them. Oh, well, no, but, yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what the problem is. It's not even that. I think what's happening, because it's no different than like it's a little different. It's slower, but it's no different than going to like art school and learning art history, and then deciding, hey, I like these styles, and then you start doing art and you start kind of replicating those styles. Except now there's a system that does that way faster than you can ever think of doing it. And that's basically what's happening. It's the same thing. Everybody, there's no technique and things like that are learned and passed down through generations of people. And, that now you're seeing that kind of stuff happen in seconds instead of years and but that's basically, it's the same thing. It's just happening faster with AI. So that's what makes people freak out.
And like I could spend all day on a prompt to sketch something similar to, let's say, what Rage had did, because he had shared some of the sketches he did. But it'll never be that. It'll never be what Rage did because he did it. You know what I mean? And it'll never hold the same value. You know what I mean? Like the actual artist's work, the people who are out there with pencils, paints, whatever, even if you're on a digital tablet, whatever, like how Macarah does, like all of that is its own little thing. And the market will always be there for those things.
Always. This is like the same sort of argument in the late 90s, early 2000s. Film or the movie industry went through the film to video transition. And during that, there was like, this is real art on film and this is not. And the same sort of arguments were made. And now, I mean, look, the original Tron movie was ineligible for an Oscar for Best Special Effects because they used computers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Remember that.
Like, how laughable is that now?
Mm-hmm.
And in
Yeah,
Can we bring that back to
unheard of.
Disney? Actually, can we do that?
I think we
No
just need
volume
Disney
at all.
from-
Oh yeah, the volume is.
Well, we are going to shift to
I like
Macarah's artwork in just a few
Yeah.
moments, but I want to bring this one up and Punch, if you can share this little doodle.
It's basically Nerdrotic, the movie critic. That's basically what it is. You know, the ultimate movie critic.
Yeah, it's more of a cartoon style.
Yeah.
Actually, I find it a little bit dry and pointless. My name is Gary.
That's good.
This actually has a bit of a Mad Magazine kind of
Yeah, a little bit.
feel.
Yeah,
vibe.
I made this more to be like a caricature kind of thing.
Yeah.
I did this. This was like this was all I was posting this on the internet for like 2 weeks. I did one for every member of Geeks and Gamers, and and I did one for pretty much everybody, all the Beardo and
Did you
Jeremy,
do one for Chrissy Ma?
I did. I was more the Geeks and Gamers side, and then I added Gary to it, and then I added Eric July.
This one, it just makes you laugh and smile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good.
Yeah, I was having fun with this one. This one was fun because I just came up with the idea of like, let me just do a set of like caricature of everybody and just kind of throw them out there. And I was doing them, and I would finish one and then just post it real quick, and then a lot of them, came out. Some of them came out funky, but this one was one of my favorites. People like sets,
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I was thinking, like, set of caricatures of the Geeks and Gamers crew and friends.
It's just happy old man. After he gets out of the movies, he's gonna go feed the pigeons in the park.
He's happy because he's watching his favorite movie.
Did you know I used to be a drug addict that robbed houses?
With his posh scarf.
Yes. Well, that in Hollywood actually elevates your. That's like a feather in the cap of your resume.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless you've got Gary's opinions on things, and then that makes you a piece of shit, right?
All right, awesome. And I'm gonna bring this up in the meantime. All right. So,
what do we got coming up?
Beast,
what is Mac stuff?
Yeah, Beast had brought up the style of art in the hand and all that good stuff. So we're gonna jump over to Macarah's artwork here, and maybe share with our. Why isn't it sharing? There it is.
So Mac, majority of your stuff now, you do that on a tablet?
Yeah.
What do you work on?
I have my tablet and I have a program called Krita. So I have different textures. I have different like pen styles that I can do. Best part is I can backspace. So if I make a tiny little mistake, I don't have to completely go over it with a different color. I can, but that's usually what I do with the frank tip. And then it really helps. And yeah, I like that aspect of it. So I usually start with the plain background. I will paint. So like when I do the symbiote, I will do like say when I did Carnage and Venom, I did one side black, one side red, and I just added the details. And there's a checkered texture that I use, and that's kind of what I use to like quick draw. Like it's a quick paint where it does shapes for me, so I can do different shapes. And so I was able to do the tentacle style using that.
Oh yeah.
So like drag and drop.
Yeah.
And then I will go in with the pen and I will do different colors and I will add it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that.
You realize since you didn't invent the software, you're stealing, right?
Actual theft and put the evidence online. Shocking.
That's
shameless behavior.
That line gets me every like actual like motherfucker. What? Fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah. The fact that they're not creating anything of any kind tells you everything you need.
The irony is, those of us that do go 100% old school on all the art that we make, be it poetry, music, painting, whatever, our stuff is worth more because the market becomes saturated.
Yes.
And just as you guys, if you make good stuff, people will like it. In the pile of slop that's out there, you know, I'm not saying it devalues the good stuff, but it definitely increases the value of the original stuff. I think. I mean,
yes, I agree with you. It's not stealing from anyone. In fact, that human art is always going to be valued higher.
Yeah, prompted art will be worth more, and then the guy that spends months painting, that shit's going to be really expensive. But again, it's the sweat. How much sweat went into it. Doesn't mean that look, a guy can spend 6 months painting a piece of shit and he can try and sell it for $100,000, and you're like, dude, I wouldn't wipe my ass with that. That exists today without AI.
Oh yeah.
Well, the fact that
Hunter Biden can sell his paintings for $1 million.
Who?
Hunter Biden.
Well, I mean, if I had that much cocaine, I'd probably paint like shit too. Where are you saying, Macarah?
That was allegedly a money laundering scheme.
I was saying the fact that some people can just paint a line on a canvas and then sell for millions of dollars. It's like, what?
Well,
So
not
I
exactly
signed
a
up for that.
line. Come on.
You don't get it, Macarah. It's minimalist.
I
Well,
know.
have you seen Picasso do the one line and he makes the outline of a bull? Like, it's not just one line. And then he does a one line, but it's a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Well, technically, all this with the symbiotes is a combination of different lines with the painting style that I do use.
See, so you stole from Picasso. I
So you stole from Picasso.
Clearly stolen from Picasso.
It's a bunch of random squiggles I made and just highlighted different things. So.
Well, isn't that just drawing?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if there's a circle, you stole from Pythagoras.
No, but seriously, if I could just paint a line and make millions of dollars, I would do that. But
I can't draw anything, but I could probably do that.
Yeah.
Well, go on a drunken bender, crash your Segway or something into like a high-profile event or something, and then say something crazy, and then say, oh, by the way, you're an artist, and I'll bet your shit will go up in value. Just saying. Which is nice to know, Punch, Macarah, Beast, if you guys ever fall on hard times, you have a parachute, you just lose your mind, crash out very publicly. Worth a lot.
Manothas, he's dead right. Yeah, they used to claim photography would kill art.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Yeah, good call. God, I love this piece, Macarah.
Yeah,
That's great.
The hair is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one is dope, dude.
Thank you.
All your symbiote stuff, I love.
The symbiotes were surprisingly so easy. Like I didn't have a difficult time doing any of them because to me it felt random, but it came together. The best part for me was doing the mouth, like especially with Venom, Carnage, and Riot.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to do like each strand, or do you just like fill it and then do the individual lines?
So I usually, I'll fill it and then do the individual lines. Like I do different colors, so I always go with the base color first. So just plain gray, and then I will shade it, and then I will add like black to like blend the lines in with the background, so it will give it different shades and textures. And I still am working on my shading, so I'm not always good at it, and that definitely helps when, yeah, that helps a lot.
Yeah, and I like the fade on the mouth. On I'm sorry, on Scream, right?
Yeah, Scream.
Yeah, how it kind of just like meshes there.
I love how the hair flows. That's really awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, very kabuki-ish. I like it.
Yeah, I still struggle a little bit, like, because I was rusty, so when getting back into, like, anatomy and stuff, I can still do it, but to individually sketch out anatomy, it's so much easier with the drag and draw. There's where it highlighted that one button that has the flask on it and the checkered pattern. That's kind of what I use to do shape.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go in and fill the details in, and it's a lot of fun. I will spend maybe all day on it. It depends. Maybe half a day.
On the whole piece, or like an individual?
Usually one.
Character, excuse me.
For these ones, it took me pretty much all morning. But that's because I like to spend my time on it.
And where did you get the ideas for, like, this is just something you wanted to do? Is it something someone asked for?
No, it's I like to give myself a little bit. Here's the thing: I like to give myself a little bit of a challenge, just to kind of sharpen my skills just a little bit, because I feel like I got rusty after I stopped doing like colored pencils and stuff. But yeah, I was just tired of getting stuff on my hands and washing them off. So the digital, it took me a while to learn the digital because the pen is so slippery on the thing, but I got used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that the transition from canvas or paper to that is like takes a minute because you're that level of touch is just not there. That there's not that tactile sensation, but look, I mean, you're on it, man. You're already ahead of Rob Liefeld, and he made a fucking career out of not being able to draw hands or feet. So
yeah, feet and hands are still hard, but I'm getting a little better at it again.
Oh, dude, I know we were talking about the differences, but fucking hands and arms in fucking AI, dude. The struggle I go through with these fucking hands.
Existence. Yep. Yeah, so
hands and
that's
feet
tough.
are weird with the angles, and there's so many different manipulations they can make that everyone has very good visual references already. So it's hard. It's easier to make them look weird. Whereas fantasy monsters and like the Venom symbiote is harder to make it look weird, if you know that uncanny valley. I guess I'm talking about.
Right.
And on this one, was it difficult to get the detail on the webbing on Spider-Man's suit?
No, surprisingly not. Like I literally just did I did W waves, and I kind of just that's all just W's for me. So I did the black first, and then I went over it with the white, and just kind of did it so finely that it gave it that little white highlight on so it stood out more. Gave it more of a 3D pattern look onto it. So.
And how about the symbiote kind of taking him over everything? Was that added after too?
So what I did is it all started with just black, and then adding shades to it, and then I did Spider-Man, and then MJ, and then Venom was just so simple. Like I pretty much blew through that because he's just black, and the mouth is surprisingly pretty easy. I was able to get the teeth shaped.
And I really like MJ's hair.
Yeah,
if that's what you like, Spider.
and she doesn't look like Zendaya. So.
Actually, Mary Jane, not MJ.
Yeah,
That's correct. Yes.
Exactly.
Very
and
good.
then I like using the highlight. There's the highlight, which kind of helps with the eyes. So it kind of it really does help with the lighting. So I do different shades and different lights.
That illusion of three-dimensionality.
Yes.
How hard is it to do the webbing with like a curved body part, like the way Spider-Man's chest is, and doing all that web? It's easy to do it like on a flat surface, but like doing it on something curved must be a lot harder.
I really didn't have too much trouble with it. I just followed the W's and tried to keep it as following the suit. So following the direction of where the shoulder goes down the arm and going down the chest, and just trying to the head for Spider-Man is always the hardest part because it's different directions, but it surprisingly worked out pretty well. Spider-Man is, for me anyway, is pretty easy to draw.
Nice.
That's like my uncle telling me, "Oh yeah, calculus. This is nothing," but he's a mathematician, so.
That makes me feel better. I hate math. I take drawing anything. But yeah.
And I am not taking your artwork away. I just want to bring the screen back so I can click off and go to the next one. There we go. Tell us what we have here.
So,
cool.
K-pop Demon
I like
Hunter. Oh my goodness, the Zoe's outfit was the hardest freaking part. I had to do it in blocks. So I find coloring in sections I have to color in sections because my wrist gets tired. Skin used to be hard, so but now I've gotten it down. Hair, depending on how long it is. Yeah, I was glad that it was broken up into sections so I could divide and conquer this piece.
Which one is Zoe?
Zoe is the one in the front.
Okay.
Her pants are very detailed, and I wanted to bring the details out. I didn't want to just color it purple and then call it
Creases
green.
in the shadow.
So
Yeah, I like this one. This one's great.
Yeah, this looks really good.
Yeah, this is awesome.
And I've been really trying with like eyes. I love coloring eyes. That's like my favorite part. And so of any piece, and I always start with the eyes first. And trying to bring out like colors and trying to do different colors, trying to blend them, and trying to make them shiny.
Zephyr.
Zephyr is on one today.
No, I get some carpal tunnel.
Yep. No
We're
rails.
trying, baby. Those rails, we're trying. Trying, Ringo. Trying real hard.
No, you're not, darling, and that's fine.
This is what we're about.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
See, I like that. That's fantastic.
That is really nice. Yeah.
I see what you mean about the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for to get the faint light there, I used the highlighter and I turned down the opacity a little bit and try to make it more. Because I can make them like solid colors, and then I can make it like fade, so it makes it softer. So I don't have to have such a harsh, solid color. and that's how I could do a lot of the highlighting.
And what is the background of this piece?
So that is from. Are you talking about the show? It's
Yeah.
it's Wolf Girl and Black Prince, and this is when they're taking their selfie in front of the Christmas tree.
Yeah, this one's really nice.
Yeah.
Fingernails are still tricky. Like trying to get them to look like fingernail polish.
Oh, it works.
Yeah, I think it's like we were saying earlier where you notice it because you did it. But we're looking at it and it's like, oh no, like it fits.
Yeah.
It works. You know, us from the outside looking in, it works. But you're noticing
Everyone's
that it's
looking at
off
the
or
selfie.
whatever.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
selfie is the hero. Everything else is decoration around that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
Right, exactly.
The
focal point.
wooden detail came out pretty easily. I used a texture for that one. I just used different colors to get the wooden texture.
It's like the
that's
nails
yeah.
and the
You're
wood are
right.
the
That
afterthought.
you know what? That's a good point. I actually now I'm noticing. Yeah, the wood texture is pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. And
'Cause
also
nor-
the patterns on the whatever is on the upper hand corner, like a plate or something.
Yeah, it's like an iced tea or something. It's just the bottom of it.
Yeah, I like that little details there on the plate also.
Yep.
And this took you part of
All
your
day.
morning?
All day.
All day. Okay.
Yeah, I suck at backgrounds, so I try to keep it as minimal as possible. So like, yeah.
Look, Frank Miller didn't even draw backgrounds.
True.
True.
And I'm gonna rifle through because we did these already. And what is it? What are we
Nice.
looking at?
Wow.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this.
Sis, that's fucking dope.
So
Yeah.
this was just a
Wow.
coloring page. It was a coloring page, and I really just wanted to color it. So.
Yeah, coloring everything is great.
Mm-hmm.
So, so you're saying like the outlines were essentially there. You just
You shaded everything in, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like I just like finding coloring pages to practice my coloring. I'll do my own drawing and coloring and painting. Like a lot of my Pokemon art is all by hand and just no lines. But sometimes it's like I just want to color. And my nieces and nephews are always like, "We want to color on your tablet." It's like, give me a minute, and I have to find a coloring page for you. Yeah, so I taught them how to color, and they're always like, "Can you help me?" It's like, it's like, you can do it. I'll help you as much as I can, but they're like, my nephew will be like, "I'm trying to color in the lines." It's like, yeah, you can color in the lines or you can scribble. Either way.
it's okay to go outside the lines.
Yeah, I never tried to like change their creativity process. It's like whatever works for you, you do.
Mm-hmm. And what is the big
That's how you
guy
learn
here?
your own style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like they wanted to kind of make it look similar to what I do, and that's fine because it teaches them some technique. But I also I want them to keep their own individuality of their own. I want them to find what they enjoy doing.
So are you saying they stole from you, Macarah? Are they stealing from you?
Well, it's kind of like how it's like in art school. So I actually failed art class because the teacher was like, "I want you to copy this exactly," and I was like, "Okay, but that works for other people who can do that, but for me, it's like that's not my technique, and my technique is gonna look a lot different." And she failed me because I was stubborn, and I've always been the weird kid because I preferred to do these weird doodles like broccoli hands and big old balloon heads and big old anime eyes. Like I was doing my own thing,
So you used to draw doodles. Is that what I'm?
Yeah. Like until I got like an anime art book that kind of showed you how to do anatomy, and just looking at like people from passing by, looking at the distance from elbow to wrist and shoulder to fingers, just legs, knees, all that stuff, just kind of copying, like just focusing on anatomy, on how to draw it. So that's kind of where I had to study that in order to get a little bit better, and eventually I did.
Do you happen to have one of those like hand mannequins that you can change the finger positions so you could like kind of like draw it out? You ever seen those before? Like the wooden ones where you can like change the way the hands are moving?
Yeah,
There's also full body.
They have the body one. Yeah, they have the little figure ones, and then they have hands.
Yeah.
So you can kind of like figure out how, angles and things like that with fingers.
Well, yeah.
Finger positioning is very important.
Yeah, or I'd look at my own hand and kind of like go from there as a reference. But
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Or whatever I had at the time. But yeah, I like that anime book I used to have where it showed me how to do anatomy. So it came in. It was like, I used to just do like portraits where like they're just stiff. Like all the body positions were stiff because that was all I could do at the time. I didn't know how to make like dynamic poses. But now I can.
Yeah, I know.
That's so disappointing to hear about the art class thing, though.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Yeah. Like, you think of all places, art school, they'd be encouraging fucking creativity. Like, I understand the assignment, like, part of it, like, getting you to learn different or whatever, but still, like...
Art school is now just designed to indoctrinate empathetic young people.
Suicidal empathy. Yeah, it's all the theater kids that couldn't act, so they go to art school, apparently.
Right.
To have nothing worth expressing, I might add.
Yeah. Well, she would tell me, okay, we'll do texture this way. The shadows are all wrong. The texture's all wrong. You have no concept of angles when it comes to drawing buildings, and so it's like I just always constantly had her in the back of my head, and it's like I would get so frustrated. And it's like I was always better with people than I was with backgrounds. Like, to me, people are a lot less complicated when I'm drawing and coloring them, and it's like, yeah. Like, I've gotten better at, like, I can do, like, trees. As long as I have the texture stuff, I could do, like, grass and trees and water and mountains. But when it comes to buildings, like, it's really difficult.
This big guy right here, what's his name?
Alphonse. That's Edward. Yeah, that's.
If you can all see the coloring and the shine on his shoulder here, that is a really good job to make that stand out. That's not just a flat piece trying to give the definition.
Yeah.
It has dimension.
Dimension. That's it.
Yeah, like, even this being a color page, you can tell that you put time and effort into it.
You say it's just coloring, but then that part stuck out to me.
Well, it's shading
I don't
as
color
well.
like that. My coloring doesn't look like that.
Again, it's the light texture that I use just to kind of like give it a little bit more of a shine. Which
the illusion of 3D, which is you've done perfectly.
Because before, when I did like paper to pencil, I had to do that manually, and I can still do it. It's like I just kind of want to see what I can do, and the textures are so cool because you can do it like if you're doing like superpowers and stuff. It makes it really cool. Like I can do lightning, I can do fire, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, fantastic. And then we're gonna move to the.
Oh,
Good old
nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And I do have the speed painting video of this on my channel. So if anyone is interested in watching that, they're welcome to.
Link in the description below.
That is great.
So how does that work? Do you have to put the capture card in between your drawing
No, I
surface?
just use my phone. I just use my phone.
No
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
Awesome.
And that's kind of why it's unfortunately a bit shaky, but because I have it on the tray.
Yeah.
And then I have I use UCut editor on my phone also, and I just edit the video together because I really do not like the edit features on the YouTube studio.
Yeah. I guess that's true. If you were to use a capture card, you wouldn't see your physical hand on the tablet. Yeah, no, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking just following the cursor as it happens, but no, I like, yeah, that's better.
Yeah, it's just what I have available and what I'm able to use. And Spider, you're still using the UCut, right?
Yeah, I was using it. I kind of took a break, but I like it a lot.
Oh, good.
It makes things simpler.
Hmm.
And Macarah, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Which Trunks is the best Trunks? There's only one answer.
This is true. You better not.
Oh, no pressure. No pressure, my guy.
You're going to get kicked off the. Oh.
What?
Younger Trunks.
That is incorrect.
I think
Sorry.
the answer
So,
Spider was looking for was red trunks, maybe?
No, it's future Trunks, but thank you for playing.
Yeah. Okay. Of course, Graham picked red trunks. Yeah.
I was gonna say red.
Oh, you.
Of course you did.
It's a goddamn Superman reference, for fuck's sakes.
You walked right into that one, brother.
Whatever, fan of pants.
You saw me staying quiet, huh? You walked right into that, homeboy.
Yeah, no, I gotta own it when that's just me running face first.
Foreshadowed it. And we set that trap. We got him, Amy. We got him.
You took the pressure off me, so thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, hey,
We got him, boys.
Tag him and bag him.
So did each one of these take a... Actually, hold on a second. Let me... Did you do them all individually and then combine it into one piece?
No,
Or this is all one piece and you just did one after the other?
it's all one piece. This one was a coloring page as well,
no,
because
this is Dragon Ball, not One Piece. I'm sorry. That was awful. Sorry.
So before I got back into painting, I really was just doing like color pages to kind of like brush off the years of not having colored in a while. And so it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna give myself some practice runs before I start getting back into painting again. So that's kind of
terrible.
You definitely captured Toriyama's like sort of feel here, man. It's awesome.
yeah.
Yes. Concur.
I always try to, like, when I'm using someone else's like art style, I always try to like get it as close as possible as I can for like just to pay homage to of how great
Just
they
to be
are.
respectful to the art. Yeah.
Like if it's my own,
you know,
if it's my own
you
art.
wouldn't want to do it and subvert expectations and just, debase these characters, would you? Why would you want to do that, Disney?
Yeah, correct. Oh yeah.
Very good on the shading, especially of like the abs. To define it.
I also like the lightning effects that you've got for the just flying around the frame in those Super Saiyans. That's
Yes,
exactly
that's
right.
the same. That's the same technique I use for the symbiote.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Even the non-Super Saiyan form, like Vegeta, looks really good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
So which one's your favorite, Macarah?
Ooh. Probably. Goku was okay, but I always liked Gohan. He needs some love.
The perennial bridesmaid.
Yeah, my brother used to watch Dragon Ball all the time, and so he kind of got me into anime, and then I just kind of I just kind of went off on my own with different, because I like slice of life animes. I like action animes. I like horror animes, romance animes, and my brother's like, I just want people beating each other up.
Yeah,
like that's okay.
awesome.
Have you seen Helsing, Macarah?
I have. It's been a while.
Yeah, I watched it again. It's been a long time. It just looks so beautiful.
Yeah,
a lot. If you haven't seen Helsing, watch it, people.
Yes, watch that.
Helsing is cool. I gotta get back in. I think I've seen a couple episodes.
I like different animation styles. Some I'm not keen on, but like I like Vox Machina. I like the animation style for that one. I also like, I've been watching the Final Fantasy movies. You got Kingsglaive, you got Advent Children, and then of course Appleseed Alpha and Appleseed Ex Machina are my favorite.
Appleseed is great.
Appleseed's really good. Appleseed.
I have Advent Children.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But
That's a good one.
Great. For when it came out, Advent Children was phenomenal.
It was. I saw
unbelievable
within at the cinema. It was great.
Yeah. I saw it in the theater. There was like 3 people there.
Yeah, my nephew and I just watched Kingsglaive, and I was like, Sean Bean. I mean, he dies again. He always dies. His character always dies. But
having seen the symbiote stuff, have you ever thought about doing any Chainsaw Man stuff? Because I feel like that would.
I actually did. I did Chainsaw Man on a video of that on my.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Well, fuck me. I'm there. All right. I'll find.
But yeah, I have a mixture of different kinds of anime on my channel that I like to do.
Have you done any Tokyo Ghoul?
I have not yet, but I have some images that I have. I have so many freaking images that are just coloring pages, but because I like to showcase either drawing or coloring, so it's just a different process. I haven't done any.
I'd like to see what you do with the Tokyo Ghoul stuff.
Yeah. I have to find time to record and everything because modding kind of took over a little bit, but yeah, I would love to if it's like
Gotta love this chat, man. Hey, shout out to the chat, bro.
Yeah. Chat's on fire tonight, man.
I haven't seen a Corey joke yet.
Oh, there's a bunch.
Oh, him and Zoomiverse are going at it, dude.
Trading blows there for a while.
Yeah, the chat has been nothing but dad jokes for the most part.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Corey. Yeah, we saw.
I had it like I usually am trying to like pay attention to the stream, so it's like I don't really go in and check the chat unless I'm. But yeah, I should. Awesome.
I didn't realize there was a stopper on that. Zephyr, you are cleared hot.
Cleared hot.
Clear.
Yeah.
What about everybody else? Is there like an art style that you enjoy?
Paint by color.
There you go. That works.
I need someone else's instructions. I like to follow directions.
Hey, that works.
I did a paint by numbers before. That was kind of cool.
I'm terrible at I mean, I can make you like a engine schematic or like something like that just by virtue of, I work in construction, so I read plans a lot. But for what I really like the romantic era. Like, if gun to my head, if I had to pick a favorite piece of visual art, it would probably be Flaming June by Edward Layton.
Mm-hmm.
Probably be my favorite. That's kind of what I would read it. If anybody knows what the fuck that is.
The Dallas Cowboys recently visited a local orphanage. It's just heartbreaking to see all the faces with absolutely no hope, said one of the orphans.
Poor Jerry. He's just so bad at this. He used to be good. 90s Cowboys. Look, as a former 49ers fan, I hated the 90s Cowboys so hard, but they could play and they won.
Gotta give them their flowers, man.
Yeah. Jesus. It's just, it pains me as someone who hates them.
Yeah, well, not if we have anything to say about it. Everybody's expecting another parade here in about 6 months here, so we'll see.
Well, guys, while we're in a break, I'm gonna have to cut out to go to work. So, yeah, it's one of those things.
Does that cat have a little moustache like an Austrian?
He does. He has an Austrian mustache.
Painter, he said.
Good.
Former Austrian painter?
Yeah.
Good kitty.
You had one of those.
I had one of those.
Her name is Melody.
Mine was actually born on Hitler's birthday, but we decided to name it Charlie Chaplin instead of Hitler because they share a birthday. If you didn't
Well,
know.
Charlie Chaplin works as well for multiple reasons. So we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Catler.
Donna, did you wanna plug anything before you head out, sis?
Yeah, sure. So Sunday we have Nagranol on for a chat stream.
Awesome.
And Monday it's going to be Minotha and Maintained Rage.
Cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Australian takeover.
Yeah, we've established a beachhead. It's all over. It's all over.
Punch, I appreciate you coming on. I've really enjoyed your artwork. Macarah, that was some killer stuff. And I'll catch you guys later, okay?
Nice talking to you. Have a good day.
Good night, Donna.
Bye, Donna.
See you, Donna. Talk to you later.
Now, Mega, have you progressed in your learning the deadly art of firearm training?
I have not. No.
Oh, that all.
The next one's supposed to be. So, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Donna, you're still here.
Oh, that
I'll get a hold of her. Oh, there she goes. Okay, cool. Never mind. She found it.
Yep.
Beachhead my ass. Your beachhead's gonna go about as
No,
well as
Rage.
Gallipoli, Rage, you piece of shit.
Listen. All right. Listen. Listen. This is the fucking straight talk that you guys never ever want to really admit. But we do war games with America, and I'd just like to say we're 10-0 when you come to our turf.
Yeah, heaven forbid all those soldiers and dresses that we've put into the military are doing a bang up job fighting you.
Just saying. The reason the Japanese were afraid of Australians at Guadalcanal.
I'll give you that. Where were you guys when we liberated the Philippines? Oh yeah, that's right.
Look, we were being fucking owned by a crown and over there.
Yes.
Saving them. Those
Yeah.
fucking losers.
Rage needs.
This sounds like a
something
good
to be
conversation
excited
for
about,
Monday.
'cause, yeah, Australia is just like a prison colony, so he just needs something.
Yeah. See, look.
That's why it's fun.
Oh, look, we've got Darth, a Canadian giving someone shit. Like, it's just fucking
I
shut
know,
up, or
right?
I'll come over there and just take over myself.
You probably could.
No, I could. It's Canada.
Yeah.
I'd
All
just
you have to
use
do
that.
is convince them all they're depressed and they have to kill themselves.
All I'd have to do is raise my voice.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Punch?
Oh no, I was just laughing at that joke.
Oh.
Oh, look, Zephyr's already thinking about Vegemite. My work is done.
Oh my.
That
The
put
poor
everything
man's
to a halt.
Marmite.
It's the greatest. It's the greatest.
You
Salty
don't see us
goodness.
shoving peanut butter down anybody's throat. You keep your damn brewers east to yourself there, pal.
We have peanut butter too. They're different things, bro.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'll send you a
Peanut
jar.
butter's incredible.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Scorched like brewer's yeast Vegemite. We're talking about the same thing, right? The thing you put on your sandwiches. It's like the leftover brewer's yeast.
Yes. Yes, but you don't. Well, I mean, some kids do eat just Vegemite on toast. It's rare that you'd have just a Vegemite sandwich, but you could put Vegemite with like lettuce and things to add some salt to. Yeah, think of it like. Well, look, there's a whole
lettuce sandwich.
This is a show on its
with
own.
Vegemite? Who eats a lettuce sandwich?
Well, yeah. Have you not had a
Healthy
cucumber
people.
sandwich before?
No.
I mean,
I've had a cucumber sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah,
God. Mega, you
like
just
finger sandwiches like they have at tea time in
uncultured.
Britain. You know, when they sit around with their pinky up and they
Uncultured.
eat cucumber sandwiches.
You probably
Yeah,
are
right.
more cultured than me.
Australia used to be a country that was like halfway between England and America, literally and figuratively.
So pussy.
Oh,
Amy coming in hot.
Ish. It's like we were created by all their savages, and then they somehow managed to allow like a lefty bent to it. But because it was like a literal monoculture where everyone kind of was, you should have access to like welfare, but you should do your very best to get off it as quickly as possible and be, as a safety net. And then it worked for a long time doing that.
Yep.
And then something changed, but we're not allowed to mention that.
Nope. Same thing here.
We did. Some things don't change, and that is the lack of rails with not only the panel but our chat. Because what gets longer when pulled fits snugly between breasts, slides neatly into a hole, chokes when used correctly, and works really well. Oh, it's jerked. A seatbelt.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking a seatbelt. What was everybody else thinking?
Yeah, no,
Clearly it was. Yeah.
Obvious.
except Graham and Amy because they live in Seattle.
Really?
I got nothing for that. You're not wrong.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
See, joke writing, art in and of itself. Good Lord.
This chat is like a joke workshop. It just
Yeah, it really is.
it's something.
Yeah, it's something.
Oh, and old lady Hatfield, I saw a comment you made earlier about feeling artistically inadequate. It's just reps. It is simply reps. Pick whatever you want and just, even if you throw it away or never show anyone your work, just keep doing it. Reps.
You
Reps
can
in.
you can develop technique.
yes.
Yeah, look, the
enjoy
reason I
it.
can draw hands and feet and stuff was because that was the thing I could look at without, I could just look at people's feet or their hands as they were doing something. And I can't draw faces because I never was like, can I just look at you for a bit?
It wouldn't be weird at all.
No.
Well, they have those like art classes where people used to have nude models, and they would, sketch them in nude models or sculpt them.
Yeah.
I think some
To
people
learn how
do
the
have
body
a
works.
natural talent for it, though.
Oh, 100% there's an aptitude portion.
Yeah.
I mean, Eddie Van
Oh, yeah.
Halen is not Eddie Van Halen because he worked. Don't get me wrong, he worked hard, but he was a prodigy. I mean, he mastered piano by age 10. So, like,
Look,
there was absolutely an aptitude component
Yeah.
for the
It's
people that
the
do it.
same with
Anybody can do it.
professional athletes. Anyone
Fucking
can
Tom
learn how
Brady.
to catch a football. Anyone
Yeah.
can learn how to throw a football, but there is the 1% of the 1%.
Love him or hate him. Tom Brady is a student of the fucking game, bro.
Yeah.
Look, well, 100%. He
Well,
is.
it's like everyone starts in a beginner form where they have no technique yet until they start actually doing it and developing it.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
it's just that some people have developed more of a passion with it as well.
Like Manotha was
Overall,
saying, look at
developing
Hitler. He
passions.
couldn't draw for shit, and then look at what he did.
Mhm.
speaking about developing passions,
We tried to keep that.
what's 6 inches long in a man's pants that women love to blow? Money.
Yep.
Apparently, it's chat, folks.
And now, this is proof is that Mego, who can't shoot a gun, will become highly proficient with firearms within 2 years.
Probably.
This is the Unfiltered Outlaws.
Marksmanship is
Your
one
prediction.
thing.
Your prediction.
Marksmanship with practice,
Stradamus.
be very good at it.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. I think you're going to like the Walther as well because that is a beautiful gun.
Oh, what, like a PDP?
See, when
or
you start
P99?
naming them,
PDP.
it's just like in one ear out the other. It's just gibberish.
Yeah,
you'll get the hang of it.
You'll
though.
know. You'll learn.
Yeah,
Like
I will
everything
do it
else.
at some point. I just not right now.
Amy had a Walther to go, so I mean, if she could handle it. You're no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I
When
love
you
my-
get really into it, we'll do a Rumble exclusive gun stream.
Yeah.
And then we
Oh,
get
okay.
taken down.
Yeah, it'll
Rumble,
have to be it'll have to be Rumble exclusive because YouTube.
I'll have to go with someone so they can like take a video or a picture or something.
Not
When you
instruct
shoot
you.
a gun.
Vegas, you can do it in Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gun store.
I'm
Just go
not
to the gun
going to
store.
Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to Vegas.
Oh, well,
No,
that's
you can
probably-
get like an M60 if you want and just let her rip. It's fun as hell.
Old Lady Hatfield, Vegemite is far superior to Marmite.
What's the difference between Marmite and Vegemite?
Consistency and taste. Yeah, it's
So
like
are they made of the same thing?
Pretty much.
well, I mean, it's like saying A1 sauce is the same as I don't know brown sauce or HP sauce. They're not, even though they're both brown sauces.
Mega, this is like asking people in Japan what's better, Kewpie mayonnaise or best foods. If you ask the Japanese person, they're going to say Kewpie. The American's going to say best foods. It's fucking mayonnaise. It's one of those arguments.
Well,
you know,
Yeah,
the
but
Brits
Hellman's are Dukes. Come on.
Japanese mayonnaise is better.
never had Dukes. And yes, Kewpie is great. Again, whatever. God damn it. I'm trying to make a point here that British people say Marmite's better. Aussies say Vegemite's better.
No, but I was wondering if they're made out of the same thing.
Yeah, it's
If
breweries.
they're-
Yeah, it's breweries.
Okay.
If it ain't Dukes, it
Trying
ain't
to
Mayo.
learn. Trying to learn.
Is Dukes, is that an East Coast thing?
I think it's a
Southeast.
southeast. Yeah, it's a south
Okay.
thing.
Yeah,
But
never
ain't
been.
Dukes?
I
there.
grew up on Miracle Whip, okay, up in New Jersey. That's what my
Oh.
mom.
Ew.
I did too.
What is what? Yeah, we don't have these
You
like
aerosol.
you, Amy?
Her dad's family.
Rage, pretend you didn't hear it.
Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip.
Holy fuck.
It's
I
kind
don't
of like
even know what it
mayonnaise,
is.
but cheaper. So it's like oil.
That's a good way to describe it.
Well, I think
Timo
it's
mayonnaise.
in the
Mayonnaise,
depression.
listen, mayonnaise is already like emulsified fucking egg whites and oil. You going cheaper on that? What are we doing?
I think
We're
it's
moving
just
all the eggs.
oil. I don't think there's egg whites in it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something
No,
like
probably yeah.
What
Some
do they put in
gelatin.
there?
Are we going deep on mayonnaise?
It's
Yeah.
sweet.
that. Where we went on the stream, I don't even know.
So what are your
Oh,
thoughts?
yeah,
on
it
this,
is.
Nicola?
Miracle Whip, apparently.
My family's traditional salad is Miracle Whip, iceberg lettuce, and green onions. And that is at every family.
Like all mixed up.
Yeah, like
No
Miracle Whip
tomatoes.
as the dressing
None for me.
for just iceberg lettuce.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel my lunch. I'm not even gonna eat lunch now.
It's
Thanks
one of
for
those
that.
things that has always happened in my
Depends on how
Couple
much
of slices of
Miracle Whip.
Hawaiian pizza, a
It
little
won't be
extra
too
A on
bad.
top.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
just
like
make
Miracle Whip.
with Rasta ketchup.
I don't eat it anymore, but I like it.
Oh,
So
my
we've been married for,
mega.
well, we've been together for 24 years.
I don't even know. I'd have to do math.
Never had this. I've seen this salad every fucking Thanksgiving. I'm like,
Try
We're
it.
married? How? Oh, who knows? I
Hard
don't
pass,
care.
man.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm like, there's a litter box over there I can go get something out of, but that, fuck no.
Oh, come on.
That's a little box. Wow.
His
It's
family
just
does
like-
something
it's a little tangier than mayonnaise. That's all.
That's actually really good. No, the fruit relish. My family, well, God rest my grandfather's soul, he used to make a relish out of grapefruit rind, orange rind, and
Yes.
lime rind.
Mayo. Correct. Face. Rind.
Again, sounds weird. He'd take the rind and then add a
Well,
bunch
grapefruit.
of sugar.
Yeah, no. This is how you make pastes, like pear paste and quince paste.
I know. Sounds weird, but actually very, very. Oh, cranberry. That was the other thing. And then cranberry and a bunch.
What do you use it for?
It's just like a side. It was like Christmas time.
Add a little piece of that to meat or something. Delish.
Mhm.
Delish.
Yeah, it was a way to cut through like really fatty foods.
You are a
No,
pineapple with pizza person.
Eat
Then.
like tins of tuna in spring water or something, Mego. Like, what do you?
I love Mego's facial expressions. She's not digging this.
I do
ride.
make a lot of faces. I do. I don't normally get to see them. It's weird.
Most people don't. I mean,
No. I feel I know I make a lot of faces, but I don't normally see it.
Okay, I got it by John. That's pretty good. Good Lord.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Beast, do you want to read Dottie's joke?
Oh, yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah. There you go.
A husband says to his wife, "You don't tell me when you orgasm." She replies, "I don't like calling you when you're at work."
That's wild.
That is wild work, Dottie. Wild work.
We need to put this as a comment up. This is the first admittance of going to eat Vegemite. Yep.
There is
100%.
no way that Vegemite is better than Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip is fine.
That is that is fully possible. Okay?
No.
Miracle Whip is fucking horrible.
No, it's
It's fine. I understand liking mayonnaise better, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You like
I'd rather have
dropping
pineapple.
it on the
Yeah.
floor and eating
I
it off the
agree.
floor, don't you?
Like Miracle
I
Whip on
agree.
like a ham and cheese sandwich every 5 years is fine.
Which he eats.
Yeah, about every 5 years I'll have it. It's
I
fine.
use it to make ketchup. Fry sauce with sriracha ketchup.
Yeah, make fry sauce
See?
with it. That's okay.
You can't do that with Vegemite.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Then again, I grew up on rice, butter, and ketchup all at once. My mom, my mom, bless her heart, it's like we were poor, needed something to eat. My mom would give us rice, ketchup, butter, melt the butter on the rice, and then mix it with ketchup.
Ketchup with rice and butter.
Yep.
Did someone
That-
have a
that's
shine
ghetto
box?
spaghetti.
And you
Poor,
gave
poor,
it to-
poor man's food,
Yeah, that's ghetto spaghetti for the uninitiated. They call it, you're like
Ghetto spaghetti.
noodle.
Spaghetti. Oh yeah, this is my stuff.
Yeah.
So
That looks nice.
I
I
I
want you
wrote
to draw
this.
me like one of your girls, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote this prompt from scratch to design this, and it's
Blow that shit up, man. Or is that as big as you can get it?
I can go bigger.
You just have to choke him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No lies detected.
Where'd you learn that from?
Yeah, run through it, bro. Oh yeah, this
Oh, I
one.
like that.
So this is so Jess made, shout out Jess made, one of the homies on X. She made one of her little minis. This is like a whole story thing, and I used it to to do little comments and little scenes that actually happened with my kids. So the kids we adopted and then like my sisters that I raised. So this actually happened.
Oh.
Like my sister's like 20 years old, and we had a big thunderstorm, and she comes running in, and she hops on the bed, and she's like, "Hey, bro, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good." She's like, "You sure you good? Are you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. I just came here to check on you." She's afraid of thunder. Yeah. So
That's cute.
Yeah, those
yep. And then taking them out.
eyes.
Time to go out into a hurricane.
Yeah, this is me and her. It's like an Oasis prompt, I think. Yeah. All right, run through it. Run through it. Next one. This is bringing her home, and she's all dressed up like me and stuff.
Oh.
This is all so. She's added, so I just added her to it and gave her a little chair and stuff. But the original with me and the chair and the mansion and stuff, I did all this. Like I prompted this from scratch as well.
What program was this?
So I use GPT, Grok, and I forget the name of the other one. So I'll run it through like so I'll put the raw prompt in like GPT, and then I'll edit with Grok in the other one. Go in and like add the speech bubbles and or to make it into a comic strip, stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. There, that's the one where. So there was a prompt that was shared around X of your little character, and left in a box, and then so this was my character, bringing her home, stuff like that. Yeah,
that's nice.
So for those of you who were there on Rage's stream, I told the story behind the scenes of the girl not wanting to eat and why. So this is based on that. So we finally got her to eat with us.
Yeah.
And this theme is based on that. So this was really something. It's actually, this is something cool, and everybody's looking at it and laughing and giggling, which is fine. But there's a story to it, yeah, like with anything. So this is based on the first time we got the girl to come and eat with us, like as a family. Yeah.
Cool.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, this one was funny. This one actually happened with one of my sister, Mac, who was on the show. My sister. This is actually her. So when she was little, she used to pretend that she was a queen, and all her little animals were her subjects. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually
evil queen.
Well, at least she spelled peasants correctly.
Yeah. This is that's Goldie. Shout out the Eclectic Goat. She's been on the channel too. And then her husband's character. And this is the Mountain Spring prompt that I wrote. So I wrote this prompt from scratch. The characters are OCs, their characters that they use. And then the actual mountain scene with the waterfall and stuff I wrote that out.
That waterfall is awesome.
Yeah, I like the waterfall.
Yeah. I think there's a few of them, and I wrote it so that the waterfall and the foliage and stuff would be different every time you use it. If you run the same character or characters through 3, 4, 5 times, you should get a different scene and waterfall every time.
Oh.
Yeah, the prompt is...
That's got to make it difficult then if you're trying to get to a specific thing, if it's generating different every time.
Right. So that's the thing. Yeah. So if you want to have like, I don't even know what it's called, like creative options. Yeah. So you write it into the prompt where it'll randomize, or you tell it specifically. I think in this prompt, I said that like if I was to generate this 3 times with the same reference image, to have a different scene every time. So I wrote that into the prompt so that it knows to change it up every time it's run.
Okay.
As opposed to...
You can say, hey, keep the waterfall, and it'll do
Right. As opposed to, like, I want this waterfall doing this thing, where I would actually... If he cycles through it, there's a scene with me in front of a stained glass window, and that waterfall is actually based on Waimea Valley waterfall here on Oahu. So, like, in that instance, the waterfall had to stay the same through every generation.
Mm-hmm. I've been to that waterfall several times.
Yeah. All right, next one, Spider. Oh, I wasn't wanting Donna to be here for this one.
Pocket Donna, go.
Yeah. Yeah, so I saw somebody did this, and I asked them for the prompt so I could, mess around with it. And they're like, we lost it. Well, not lost it, but like, we're not sure where it came from. Someone did it for me. So I took their image and I I wrote out a prompt for it, and I kind of just messed with it till I got what I wanted. Yeah, this one was fun to do.
Oh, she sees it.
Yeah.
I like the cartoon character look. It's cute.
Yeah, it's her little dinosaur outfit.
Yeah.
Wait, is this why you sent us that crap like a week or two ago where you're like, I turned us all into little dinosaurs? Was this part of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes a lot more sense. I'm like, that came out of nowhere. But now it makes sense. I like it.
Yeah. So that's a little behind the scenes too. Like the group chat, I'll text them at random. I'm like, okay guys, I'm doing this. Brace yourselves.
Yeah, Beast only DMs me the inappropriate versions of my pictures.
Mago, that is not true. Stop sharing our private conversations on the live internet, Dolly.
The ones that don't turn out right. You didn't intend it.
Yeah, sure. I didn't intend it.
You need to make me as like cute little characters like that. That's what I want.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get right on that, Mago.
Putting my request in.
Yes, it's all about Mago once again.
Yes. In this case, yes.
Spider, did I share the stained glass window one with y'all?
No.
Oh crap! Okay, I didn't send it. That's cool. Anyway, yeah. So it's just I enjoy trying to build from scratch. So like the auto intro I did today, everybody's still, everybody's title card, everybody's animation was all written by me from scratch.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So I take your character, like the characters I've made of y'all, and then I just plug it into as a reference image, so that like it'll get the face and the proportions right. But like how it's dressed, how it's posed, itself in the picture is all written into the prompt.
You know, as we've gone through this tonight, seeing your guys' methods and how you do this, kind of taking a more deep dive on it, you guys are really kind of like a movie director. Like because think about it. Movie directors got actors, they got lighting guys, they've got costume people, they've got storyboarding, they've got all of that. You guys are essentially directing. Now, again, it's not moving. Well, not yet. It's not moving. I'm sure you guys probably will move into that eventually. But you guys are like directors. I think that's a better analogy. So next time somebody's like, "You're stealing shit," you're like, "Okay, was Spielberg stealing?"
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
am I on the right path here, or am I just way?
I think so. Yeah,
that's actually a lot closer to what it is. Sorry, Punch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I think you're on the right track. It you're thinking about lighting and different effects like that. You're also trying to
in just like image wise, it'd be a director of photography. But if you're making like any sort of anime sort of stuff, directing.
Or maybe like somebody who works in the CGI in movies or something like that. You know, if you look at like, because I've watched a lot of Digital Corridor stuff, and I see a lot of stuff that they do that I'm like, oh, that's kind of how I think with it when I'm doing stuff too. And a lot of the CGI stuff is with the rendering and everything, and they kind of try to figure out lighting in a 3D space and things like that. And so it's kind of more like that. I think like in that movie space, it's more like a CGI movie or something.
Mm-hmm. I know we're dealing with stills here, but it's the principles are all still the same.
Mm-hmm. And it works with video the same too. You can use that to then create a video, and then that there'll be like your scenes, and then create a whole movie, which I think people have already done. Which I want to ultimately do that, but I've seen some stuff. I'm like, wow, I'm like, this is wild.
I guess in the point I was trying to get at is when people say, well, that's not really art. Okay, well, you're going to walk up to Steven Spielberg and tell him what he does isn't art? No. Nobody's gonna do that.
Well,
Yeah, nobody's gonna do that.
Well, okay,
Disclosure
maybe
day.
yes. After disclosure day, yeah, sure, but you know,
In its prime, basically.
Look,
That's right.
everyone's
Any
allowed to
director, man.
blow it. Have a bad day at the
film
office.
director who cares about what they're doing, nobody's gonna walk up and say what they're doing isn't an art form. That's just not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
So
Especially with something like that's more like the newest innovative thing, you know, that's coming out. It's hard to really compete with that. That's why AI is gonna just happen, because it's there's so many things you could do with it, and ways you could, you know, render things that you just brings all these different options that you never thought you could have, or even the options you already had. It just makes it easier, quicker, you know.
What's cool is you can even like how I draw my pictures, and then I learned how to kind of like animate them a little bit, so I get different things. So I can kind of use that for my outros and my intros and some of my later videos. But it's just, you can do so much with it. And I was noticing, like with your art punch, it's like you make a lot of like cool stuff. Like you can do like game posters and movie posters almost. So,
Yeah, thank you. I love doing stuff. Yeah, I love that stuff.
Sorry, Punch. Spider, you gotta dip out, man.
Yeah, I gotta hit the sack. Gotta get up early for work tomorrow. So,
all right, brother. You wanna
fucking dip.
Punch? It was great to meet you and great to have you on. Fantastic work. Love what you're doing.
Thank you. Same here. Same talking to you. Great talking to you.
Yeah, and
Hey, Graham, can you
Macarah,
pull up
great
that
work as
video that
well.
I dropped in the private chat real quick?
yeah, give me just a second.
All right, Mr. Spider-Man, you take care of yourself.
Yeah, and I will. Yep. Have a good night.
Take
All
care.
right, my guy.
I also have to bounce, people. Good chatting with everyone. Punch, great to meet you, and I'm a fan of your work, sir.
Thank you, man. It was great talking to you. Thank you very much.
And
Always a blessing
Mac,
having you on, Rage, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, cheers. Mac, I had not seen your work either, and lovely stuff.
all right, thank you.
All right. Cheers. See you, people.
Have a
All
good
right,
one.
brother Rage.
Cheers, mate. Okay.
Yeah, so we were talking about the animation stuff, part of it. And then, yeah, can you make it full screen?
Yep.
Yeah, and then so I did this, so this.
Hang on. God dang it. Give me a minute.
Almost there.
Rock and rumble. Okay, here we go.
Do we have sound?
Yeah, once I unmute the sucker. God. Hang on. All right. Sorry. Go back.
Yeah, so I made this. And there it is, yeah. So I made the song, did the animation, and the dress and stuff.
Heels kiss the carpet, every look say desire. Silk on the shoulder.
So it's like a gala opening.
Yeah.
Camera flash freeze, everybody stare one by one.
Dress is almost like glowing.
Yeah.
In the fabric, power in the shine.
So part of that was the prompt, but part of that is the animation. So the animation makes it pop. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Spinning around, seeing it from all the different angles and everything.
Yeah.
I love how the dresses look ethereal almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very much. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely it has that kind of Advent Children where you can take crazy camera.
Yeah, you know the moment they don't need a prize. Lovely ladies, look fierce, lovely ladies.
Yeah, I'm not sure when Mego comes up, but we can stop after her dresses. Then you can see her on fucking
Fierce, lovely ladies, right here. Red
that's one of my original characters. Lady. Shout out Lady and No Name. Hers came out cool with the lights like that, with the dress.
Yeah, it's glowing.
Yeah, Mego's is actually my favorite dress.
Lip gloss bright like a warning. Smiles with a secret weight. Every step says legacy. Every pose says fate.
Train on the
Like
floor,
glitter in the
high
hair.
water, name on
Yeah.
page. They don't
And
want
then you notice like some of them are more like the last one was more like real life, kind of like what Punch does, where she looks like an actual woman, and then this one is more like an anime character, and that's all based on that person's OC, what they prefer. Yeah. So if their character is more anime based like this, then it'll stay like that, and then if it's more like real life, then it'll stay like that. Yeah. And you can kind of play with the grading of it. So some is full anime like this, some is full woman like the one before it, and like the blue chick with the horn, she's kind of in between. Yeah.
Yep.
They got on that line, gold in the fabric, power in the shine. When they turn that corner,
And then you prompt all of it, like the camera flashes, the actual camera moving. There she is.
That's cool.
Just cover up a little more.
Yeah.
I like the color of the dress.
It's a beautiful dress, man. Stop it. I always make you look pretty.
Cover up a little more.
This is Cleo. Amy, you reading the book, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the one right, that's Cleo Valentine. That's her character.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I like
Yeah.
that dress a lot.
Every queen in the frame got her own last name.
Donna.
Hit a room, say
Donna's dress came out really nice too.
fierce in the light and they don't pretend. Lovely ladies, look fierce, lovely ladies, right here. Glowing dresses, glowing up her place. Stop when they appear. Lovely ladies, look
And then
fierce,
after.
lovely ladies, right here. Red carpet, let it burn it, game dress to impress, not disappear. Not disappear.
All right, that's it. Enough.
Great.
Those are incredible as always.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's
rad.
awesome. I like that. That was
Yeah, so it's all timing and stuff, and then the song I did for the video, so it was easier that way. So I find it easier to make the art first and then kind of match the music to it. So like today's intro, same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how they score films. They get a reel of the rough cut, and then unfortunately they do temp music and shit now. But it used to be just here's a rough cut. Now, what's going on the screen, kind of. So that makes total sense actually from a music standpoint.
100%.
Yeah. All right, that was it for me, y'all. I had a great shoot. You guys want to wrap it, or y'all want to keep going?
I gotta get going.
Yeah. So let's just do a real wrap up real quick. Mr. Graham and Amy Robbins, what are y'all up to, man?
Yeah, I'll be back in the saddle finally for Sundays. So Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific time. And then we'll be back Monday at regular time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah. So that'll be Nagranol this Sunday and Manosa and Rage on Monday, yeah?
Yep.
All right. Miss Macarah Mac, what you got coming up, sis?
Good question. Just so many movie reviews lately. But yeah, that's about it. Just modding and working on different channels with different peeps, And
yeah, and you'll be with us Sunday, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Miss Mego, thank you for coming on, darling.
Thanks for having me. I'm sure I'll be back again at some point.
Yeah, we'll rope you back in.
Yep.
Mego, you're on next Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
What is next Thursday? What's happening next Thursday?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't tell me like Monday. Oh, by the way, Thursday we're doing this, that, and whatever. You got an intro beast? Like, yeah, sure. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Donna, once she figures it out,
All you got to worry about is showing up.
Yeah.
Set your alarm.
Yeah, it doesn't take me days to do intros.
Well,
All right, Mr. Punch McLightning, an honor to have you on the channel, sir.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I appreciate it. You can just find me roaming the internet. Really, I actually started I have a wrestling channel that I started that I haven't put any videos on yet, but it's called Mixed Media Fanatics. So,
hey, Punch, are you a wrestling fan?
Yeah, big time pro wrestling fan and like combat sports stuff, UFC, things like
Perfect.
that.
Nice. We're talking about doing a wrestling stream here coming up soon. We'll hit you up.
Yeah, please do. I love wrestling. I've been watching it for forever. I got a lot of opinions.
What we need.
There she is. Yeah. Yeah, the wrestling stream. We were talking about that behind the scenes. Once we get that, once Donna gets that nailed down, because she does all the scheduling for the show, right? Got to give Donna her flowers. Once Donna gets that nailed down, we'll let you know, brother.
All right, that sounds great. I love that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I am Beast Man from Ocean Man Productions, man. Go on, check me out over on the X. The prompt for today's show that I used for the intro and to animate it and all that good stuff is posted up over on my X. If y'all want to try it, give it a shot. The prompt is there, so it should just be plug and play. And put a picture of yourself in there or whoever you want in there, and run it. Don't forget to change the name. I forgot to blank out the name when sharing the prompt. So if you don't change the name, you'll be Donna. But other than that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, your cat.
Yeah.
Cat was angry.
Yeah. Tell your cat quit interrupting my outro, man. All right, y'all. Tell the ones you love that you love them. And as always, remain blessed. We're out of here, y'all. Oh.